What's up guys, it's Austin, and in today's video, I'm going to be telling y'all what I do for a living. So in order to tell y'all what I actually do for a living, we have to go back to when I graduated high school, because everything I've done has led me to this point. So when I graduated, I wanted to go to college, but I had to work first. So when I went ahead and started working, I worked for a manufacturing company. It was more of a fabrication company, a custom fabrication company. We built cabinets, furniture, really anything the client could imagine we built. And I started out building furniture. And then from there, I became the apprentice to a finisher. And then from there, I became a master finisher. All of this in about 6 months. So after about 6 months, after about 9 months, I decided it wasn't for me. So I quit that job and went and worked as a waiter at Olive Garden. And while I was a waiter, I was getting my certification for being a certified pharmacy technician. And I did that for, God, it was like a week. It decided that wasn't for me at all. I hated it. But it's on the resume. So after I decided that wasn't for me, I went and was a juggler at the Renaissance Festival. And I can still juggle. Let's see. I can still juggle. So after the Renaissance Festival, I went and I bought a camera and decided I wanted to be a photographer. And while I was doing weddings, I was doing maternity shoots, I was doing newborn shoots. It was a lot of fun. But I was driving through where I lived in Marietta at the time and saw this sign that said estate sale. So I drove in and I struck up a conversation with the guy. So I started taking pictures for him. I started I started photographing his sales, and from there I started working for him more and more, getting more in depth in the company. And then from there I went and I was actually doing consults and was really, really integral in the company. And after I learned how to do it, I decided that's what I wanted to do. But the problem was I didn't have the money to do it. So I went and I moved from Atlanta to Charlotte. In Charlotte, I did something that I think everyone should do. I got a job as a car salesman, and it helped me in more ways than I can ever tell anyone. It teaches you how to sell, it teaches you how to talk. I mean, I can talk to anyone about anything. But after working as a car salesman for about a year, I saved up enough money to move back down to Atlanta and start my company. And that's what I do. So the way I explain it is, say, God forbid your mom dies. She leaves you and your siblings the house, and you'll have to sell the house. What I do is I come in and sell the entire contents of the house. And I take a percentage or a minimum depending on the situation. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of stress. I have to deal with clients. I have to deal with customers. Anything that goes wrong comes back on me because I'm the owner. So aside from making these YouTube videos, I'm completely managing a company and employees, and that's why everything's not always up on time. But that being said, I love what I do. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to, hit me up on Twitter, ask me in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.